times, but generally she doesn't do too bad for me. Right, so she's already been oiled in the last week or so. I don't need to oil her, which is nice. And so she's up in the siding, waiting to be run for a bigger chance of use. Now we're going to bring the dash heat over. Dash 8. Right. Got some more on that, so that's good. I do want to bring the whole box over for 40 because that probably use quite a lot of time. And since this is service and loco day, which is just for the 3 trains for tonight, but it will take me a whole day to go through all my locos to run the service, but the 3 for tonight will do. Here she comes, the dash 8 or the road switcher. Here she comes, hopefully we'll get around to it now. You're struggling a little bit, but that's generally happens when the track is not well made. Straight into the town, which is why I put a buffer here for, because that way they can just park right next to the track, which is lovely. Now let's take a look at this loco. I do have a road switcher, probably in my book actually. I'm not going to take anything off in the sense of, taking the chassis off. I'll go back far enough. I think there is one right at the back of the book. They do look a bit odd, but they are heading towards the Europe brand trains. Some of the really old stuff from the very early 80s. Tornado there. There was an A3 or an A4, I'm not too sure. And we've got the 166, class 47, 66, class 57, 87 I think that one is. And I don't know what that one is. But the underground stuff, which I haven't got yet, but I am looking to get some. German tube stuff, very old underground stuff from the 80s, probably in the 70s. And there's the old DMUs from the very early eras. But there was a American loco in here. I saw it right at the back of the book somewhere. Where is it? I did see a road switcher in the back of this book somewhere. It's slightly annoying. I saw it earlier and I've gone past it. Oh, that's another German type of train, but there seem to be those ones. They're quite good, but they're really quite old. The MK HST. Right. Okay. Let's give this a quick clean. I can't seem to find the one I was originally looking for. Put this one in. This one a little bit of an oil. If you like this video, guys, for the service and stuff, and I'll show you how to do it. I'll show you next time how I did the HST, but it worked really well in the end. Shame I wasn't recording it at the time. But mine came out quicker. Right, let's give her a bit of this stuff. Just a little bit. It's basically an oil type solution stuff, which is basically for your feet, not for train wheels, but I'll wash it down with just a little bit of soap and water. The deposit degree stuff on it means the pickup should be a lot nicer to run the loco on. So I only use a little bit of this stuff on the wheels, but we'll just get rid of it with the syringe with soap and water on it, just to get rid of that solution. Because obviously this train does have pickup lights, so she does have working lights. Not in directional, well, not in reverse order, so she has no red lights going away, but she does have white and yellow lights coming towards you. But she is a road switcher of some kind. Obviously I'm not entirely sure what type of locos Americans have. You know, America has all the locos, but maybe you guys know more about the American stuff than I do with the trains. I'm just used to British and Europe brand trains. That's the sort of trains I know from growing up, so obviously I know more about those. And I have got a lot of books on it, so that helps. But yeah, we'll give her a good clean over. We'll give her a wipe down with some tissue, if I can find some tissue usable. And what I'll do is get her running, and I'll give her a quick oil, which I've got the bottle here. You can see where the pickups are. They're down on the bearings there. Oil there, and one there, and then this one just there, and a little squirt down to the side on that one, and then the same on this one, just a little squirt. You don't need much, you just need let it drop in a little bit, and then let the wheel do the rest for you. And then give it just to give it a bit of a shake upside down, not too rough, but just enough to let all the oil get into place. And it says a lot of drip, just let it drip on the old towel, and that way you can tell if it's a good way to do it. Now I'm just wiping off the excess oil and debris from the cleaning solution, which it's not ideal, as I know, but for the moment, until I get money spare, I'm going to get the 166 next. Locomotive, because it's cheaper. But is she going to run smooth now? Let's see. I'm going to give her a quick run round to this where the other side where the fish door is. As she runs smooth, just go down this line. She's an noisy one. I don't know what sort of motor she has in it, but she's really noisy. She'll give you a headache if you run her too much, but I don't know what sort of motor she's got, honestly. Let's bring her back down again, bring her around to the red panels again, just to finish off drying the excess oil and debris on the track. Yeah, I might just go along with the 2 tails to wipe off the excess oil if I can. So she's a nice train, very Americanized, well probably Canada. I'm not entirely sure, I'm not going to quote on it, but I think Canada's got, you know, the red flag. I can't remember, was it Canada or was it, can't remember. I'm not entirely sure, but yes, it does look very similar to Canadian Dash 8s. I think they have something similar between American and Canadian locos, I think, but obviously don't quote me on that. I'm not sure, because obviously I don't know much about different parts of the world. I'm still learning on different parts of the areas, so I'm still learning. I'll get that one day, probably. I want to go to some places. I want to go to, what's it called, that place of In-City AT went a little while back, Berlin, that was it. I want to go to Berlin, because there's a massive model railway show there, I really want to go and have a look at, and there's trains that I really want to explore, but there's places I want to go independently too, but obviously I need to save the money up to doing that sort of thing. Make sure I got my phone on standby and do things like that, 'cause, you know, talk to people. So she is ready to go, I think. Yeah, the wheels are a little bit grubby again. I did give her a bit of an oil, but I didn't give her huge quantities of stuff. I think just giving these contacts a good clean and make sure everything's good to go. Just having a good squeeze over. Sounds a bit strange, isn't it? But are we recording still? Are we still? We've got just over 24 minutes apparently, so we're doing alright at the moment. I don't know what time it is. Probably heading towards 8.